Yeah, we will.
Então, let's start. Vai que é teu.
Can I stay at the
Yeah,
for the beginning?
For sure.
I will get three clubs. You know? Do you know what is street club? Who knows about the street club?
I don't know.
No, you don't know. It's good luck for this talk.
Thank you.
For the speaker and for us to the knowledge. Welcome everybody to the MK Tribe. Thank you, Francisco, for giving this talk for the community. Thank you, Wagon, for giving this space to us. And thank you, Kiki, for help, and Renato, too. Okay, I want to thank you. Come, please let us go.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jamil. Thank you, everyone, for being here, participating, and to the MK Tribe, of course, for the continued partnership and always bringing such great energy to our campus. Today we are going to have a free workshop, as you probably know, where we're going to be covering the topic of web design with AI with Francisco. To quickly present myself and what we are, for those of you who are not familiar, my name is Marta. I'm the PR and Events Associate for the Wagon Foundation, and Francisco is one of our fantastic teachers teaching web development. And about Wagon, we are a global leader in immersive tech and AI training. Our mission is to train people from all walks of life in web development, data, and AI. And for that, we have bootcamps in full-time and part-time formats, both online and in person. This is our campus. We were founded in Paris back in 2013, if you couldn't tell by the name. And we are present in Lisbon since 2016. We have also spread it across multiple different geographies in all continents. And if some of these figures maybe call to you, we are going to have our new batches starting in January 20th. And by enrolling, you could become a part of an amazing community of over 27,000 graduates who have passed our bootcamps and are now Wagoners in the wild, doing all sorts of cool stuff, people that came from areas that have nothing to do with tech, and such as entrepreneurs, freelancers, digital nomads, that have now raised over $1 billion across 200 new startups created by our alumni. If you have any questions, feel free to scan this QR code to book a call with one of our advisors. You can learn all about our courses, what contents we teach, our financing options, and also you can get a sense of our teaching methodology, which you are kind of already getting in a privileged way here today. And you also have a preview of our learning platform, which today is going to be Learn. Here you have the link and the token with which you can access, and this is going to be useful, don't worry, I'll show it in the end too, for you to be able to review the session, a recording of everything that's going to be taught. Also, all the materials are going to be available, so don't worry about taking any stress notes. And you also have some exercises to keep working after this and building your new skills. And that's it. I will take the word to Francisco. We're going to keep a tweet about an hour. And yeah.
Please, Francisco.
Hello. All right. Hello, everyone. How are we today? Good? Awesome. Before I start, I always like to know my audience and who am I speaking to, especially so I can tailor a little bit what I'm going to say and the examples that I'm going to use for your context. So just so I can get a grasp of who are you and why are you here, I would like to ask in here, who is a product developer? Okay, one, like designer-ish, okay. Are you particularly web designers or just designers? UX UI? Okay, you? UX UI as well? You web, and you? Also designer?
Yes.
Cool. And you, UX UI and?
UX UI probably.
And behind you?
UX UI.
Yeah, okay, cool. What about entrepreneurs or founders as well? Awesome. Entrepreneur, founder right there. Awesome. And the examples, or for the people that didn't raise their hand, can you just give me in one word, what are you or why are you here? What is your context, more or less? Okay.
Strategy consultant.
Strategy consultant. Hassan, why? Let's say marketing. Yeah. So who works in a company? Okay. Okay, great. I think I get the idea more or less. Regarding the entrepreneurs, what stage are you? Like, are you creating a product? Are you already selling? You? Already selling. You have your product on the market, okay? And you?
Yeah, already selling.
Already selling. Awesome. So I'll try to at least show you how can you improve your product with AI and web design AI tools. Awesome. Who is thinking of starting a product or starting a company? Okay, you'll be curious? Okay. I may ask some examples or your specific example so we can create your product idea here with AI because it's really quickly to create just a demo product. So I may ask you or you what do you want to create so we can create it here, okay? Is that okay? Awesome. So today we are going to learn, again, web design, you already know the majority, but then I will show you how can you use AI in your web design process and how can AI help you to accelerate your productivity and your development process. So regarding web design, you already know who's involved, designers and developers. I didn't ask, is there any developer here? Developer, developer, developer. Awesome. Web developer? So you are a UX UI designer and developer? Cool. All right. So of course the design process and web design specifically, we need to work with two types of people, designers and developers. And it's interesting because the tools that I'm going to show you enables designers to be a little developers and developers to be a little designers because AI helps you to accelerate both ends of your web design process. And you can either try to learn programming. If you are a designer, you can either try to learn programming or software languages using AI. And if you are a developer, you can try and accelerate your design using AI as well. So this will be interesting for you if you want to learn a little bit of the other ends and try to merge the skills in yourself. So the process of web design, you're already probably familiar. First, we create a user journey and write user stories. A user journey, it's basically a story of how the user will interact with our platform, what are the pain points that he has, and how our platform solves these pain points. Then we do a wireframe design. In here, who is not familiar of what a wireframe design is? Okay. Okay, who is? Awesome. I'll try to ask you. You raise your hand. Can you explain with basic words what is a wireframe?
It could be a sketch of your initial idea of your product.
Yeah, a sketch of your idea. How it is a sketch, more or less? Does it have colors? Does it have text?
It can be just a line work if you want.
Yeah.
The frame of the website, a button.
Without images normally?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So the wireframe is just a layout of your product. It's useful because instead of you having to worry with color palettes or specific image or fonts, you just create the layout, the sketch of your product, and then you can worry afterwards with the fonts and the colors and the images. So it's useful to get a glimpse of the layout of your product before we go into the specifics of the design. Then we build, then we deploy. Deploy is just launching to the web normally, but we can also deploy to get user feedback without having to buy a server or buy a domain. For example, you can deploy using simple tools like Heroku or GitHub Pages, where you don't need a specific domain, but you can still deploy and gather user feedback of them using your platform. And then, of course, gather feedback from your users. Why is the feedback important here from your users?
To iterate.
Sorry?
To iterate.
To iterate and improve the product based on that feedback, of course, because that's what we call a user-centered design. You probably already know this expression, and it's really useful to get a product that solves the problems of our users, because the majority of times we probably think they have a specific problem or a specific pain point, but then we are going to talk with them and they don't, or they have a little different pain point. So that's why I gather feedback and talk with our users. It's really, really important. And how can AI help? So from now on, I will go for each step here, and I will use AI to help accelerate or improve your web design process. So the first step, it's of course, create user stories. And to do that, we are going to use the first AI tool, ChatGPT. you probably already know. Who doesn't know ChatGPT in this world, right? Like ChatGPT is the excellence or the excellent all-purpose tool, just like it's written there. It's really good for general content generation. But if you want specific use cases, we may use other tools, and we are going to use other tools for specific use cases. But at least for now, to write our user journey and our user stories, I'll use ChatGPT because he's really good at writing stuff. So let's go there. I'm using ChatGPT Premium here, and we are going to use ChatGPT Premium for the whole workshop. So to create user stories, I'll need a demo. So I'm going to ask you, you want to create a product, a startup, what is it about?
Sure.
Do you want to share?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Like AI.
Okay.
Sorry. AI investment helper.
Okay. An AI investment helper.
Yes.
We can use that at the end of because we'll do a demo of GPT, and I'll use your use case there. Okay? Because it's like an assistant.
Assistant, yeah.
Okay.
Assistant.
Okay, we'll use it afterwards. In your case, what's your idea? Yeah.
I want to create a SaaS-based tool with the AI.
Okay.
It can be solve the content writing problem. Also, it can solve the HR problem. So it's like a SaaS CRM.
Yeah.
With the help of the AI, how it can be design and integrate some product.
Like a SaaS CRM HR?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a full cycle CRM.
A full stack CRM.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm not visioning it. Okay.
Like a CRM.
It's like a CRM?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask your friend there. Do you have an idea, right? Yeah. If you don't want to share, you don't know it yet, that's okay.
Yes, it's not well developed yet, the idea.
It's not well developed yet? Okay, that's fine. Yes. Do you want to share? You? Yeah.
Yes, I want to create a marketplace for second-hand Tesla.
Teslas. Okay, Tesla cars. Yeah. Awesome. That's a easy to use demo. Thank you. Sorry, because I just want a simple use case in this case. So a marketplace for second-hand Tesla cars. Okay, let's use that. Why is this off? Okay. So first things, we'll have to create the user journey. So I'm going to use the prompt. Let me do this first. There and there. So I can check my prompts here. So let's see. Okay. Write me a user journey for my startup idea, which is a second-hand marketplace for Tesla cars. And I'll even ask, write me a basic user journey. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Awareness, it's the first step of our user journey, user motivation. User is interested in buying or selling a Tesla, but struggles to find a specialized marketplace. Okay. Then he has to discover our website. Then he needs to consider it, evaluates if your marketplace is the best platform or not for their needs, with touch points here. These touch points is what we are going to use to design. For example, if we have here reads, reviews, testimonials from other Tesla buyers or sellers, then we know we need testimonials in our website. So this is what we use to know what features we need in our website. So let's go down for buyers. Okay, action, selling or buying for sellers. Seller wants a seamless and profitable experience. So he has to create a profile, receives instant evaluation. This is a more complex user journey that I want now. So I'm just going to use probably one or two features. So let's keep going here. Okay. Okay. So I have my user journey. Let me ask him, give me three features three basic features for my website and create a sitemap. A sitemap is, just like the name says, a map for our website. So it will give us like the menus and how our website will look in a text way. So the basic feature for a second-hand website, advanced Tesla-specific search fields. This is not basic. Instant valuation tool for sellers, secure. Okay, proposed. Okay, this is what we want. So homepage, do you know what a hero banner is? Yes, of course you are designers. Quick search bar for Tesla listings, okay. Call to action buttons, list your Tesla and browse Tesla, that makes sense. So on our nav bar up there, we can list our Tesla or browse Teslas. We can browse Teslas and sell your Tesla. Secure transactions, I just want 3 really, so I'll use probably 1, 2, this I won't use, and I'll use the about us. So I'm going to tell my ChatGPT here, let's just use 1, 2, and 6, like an about us page, and 7 as well. It's an easy thing. So 1 through 6 and 7 features. Okay. Not this one. Sorry. So if you're struggling with ChatGPT and he's not giving you what you want, one interesting thing to do is you go there and you can select what you want here. So I'm going to tell him here, I'm going to highlight it. So for example, here I need these 2 features. And I'll say, reply, I want these features. Okay. Okay, now we have our sitemap. So the beginning of our web design process, it's more or less done. We have basic features for our website. We have our user journey. I think we can proceed from now because now we want to create something visible in this use case. So we have homepage, browse Teslas, okay. About us, contact, okay. We're going to use this and pursue from here. Okay. So this is a basic overview of what you can use ChatGPT for in your web design process. First things, create your sitemap, pick your features for your idea, your startup idea, or your product idea, and do the sitemap. Then we can iterate over it. We can ask them more ideas. We can ask generate features ideas if we want to improve our website. We can ask for it to design. We can ask for it to pick fonts and colors, and then we can ask to review what we have, and then improve based on his review, which is interesting because before we just had to use our mind, our head, but now we can just use what ChatGPT advises us to do. So let me show you. This is my Kabbalah. I have some fixed prompts here, so I'm going to use this prompt, like generate three innovative web design features, or web design features, so I can improve my Tesla second-hand buyer marketplace. I don't want 3. Let's just ask for 2. I think it's okay. Let's see what he gives us. Here are 2 innovative web. Okay, interactive Tesla comparison. Okay, interesting. So it compares between 2 Teslas that are already used. And augmented reality Tesla showroom. Okay, I think this is innovative, but we are not going to use it. We can use this one, I think. I think it's more or less easy to design. What do you think? Okay. Okay, let's highlight it, reply, I will pick this one for my product. Let's see what it tells us afterwards. Great choice. Okay. So now he knows our product will have this feature as well. Let's continue. So this is what we can use our ChatGPT for. We can also ask him to generate fonts and colors. So imagine that you want in your design to pick fonts. We're not going to go there now because we still need to go to the second step, which is wireframe. So we have our user journey, we have our features, now let's wireframe design. To do the wireframes, what normally do you use? Yes?
Last week.
Sorry?
Last week.
Last?
It's a tool.
I don't know it.
Last week, yeah.
Figma, right?
Figma? No, okay. But you use Figma. like to do the wireframes. I'm going to show you a new tool for the wireframes, which is called Relume. Have you heard about it? Relume? Okay, let's see it. So I have just my basic dashboard of Relume here. I'll create a new project. And this is a tool that you can use to create wireframes and to create sitemaps at the same time. So in here you have sitemap there and wireframe. But the wireframe, of course, it's empty because the sitemap, it's empty as well. So I can put a prompt here to describe the company or the website that we want to create. So to do that, I'm going to grab what we have there. Actually, I'm just going to give me a text describing the Tesla platform. Let's say less than 1,000 characters. Give me the features as well. Okay? So I will do this a lot, by the way. So if I want to write something, but I'm tired or I don't want to write from my own head, I'll just ask ChatGPT, because this is an AI workshop, so of course I'll do it. So I'm going to use this. So it says, our platform is designed to make buying and selling Teslas with Tesla-specific features, instant valuation tools, and an innovative interactive comparison tool. Okay, this seems good enough. So let's go there, try here, and generate sitemap. And check this out. It creates the sitemap for us. We have a hero header section, feature list, call to action, testimonials, and then if you want to go ahead and specify a specific page, it gives us the pages as well. I can specify, for example, the about us. I'm not going to do all of them. Let's just do here. Okay. So I asked him to generate things in the about us page. So it generated a navbar, a header, an about section, a team section, a timeline section. So just everything that we need for our about us page. And then it also generates automatically the wireframes. So let's go here and wait a bit. So because it's generating, see? So what it's doing here, it's creating the specific pages for each navbar menu. And it's creating the wireframes. How cool is it? I love it because like in 5 seconds we just had wireframes that normally you'd like take how much? 30 minutes or 1 hour to do? And what? You're far away, I can't hear you.
The name of the website.
Relume. Relume, yes. I'll show you in a slide before. So, but check this out. So in sitemap, we have hero header, feature section. And the wireframe just generates what's on our sitemap. So the hero header, the features, what makes it innovative, the features here. And we can ask him to generate other stuff or to change stuff. Imagine that I'm not happy with this text here. I can ask him to regenerate a copy. And he will change. Cool? If you want to manually change it, you can go here or create a section and use the manual Relume features. So if I want to have, for example, another feature list here, I can just use this, pick a layout, and automatically adds me there. Okay? Awesome. User reviews, pricing plans. I got everything that I need. Let me click this. Regarding the other pages, he's able to generate it as well, but I don't have the premium in this case, so it doesn't allow me to see it. But if you have a premium, you can generate all of the pages that you need. So this is just our home page. By the way, navbar is here. And if you want to see the menus, you can also click here, or here in this case, yes. And it shows all of the options. Questions regarding Relume? Yes. Great question. Let's check it out. It has a free version, but the prices by head, I don't know. Let's see. Okay. $18 for a starter, one project, 5 pages. And more, if you want more. Where are you? Ah, hi.
What kind of file does it export to besides Figma?
It can export to Figma. It can also export to Webflow. Do you know Webflow? Yeah, it can export to Webflow as well. More, let's see, file. I can.
Does it do the HTML files or what?
Nope, text, CSV, Excel, Webflow, and Figma. So you can put this in Figma. If you, exactly, because we are in the wireframe step, then we can use this to develop our specific website, the code. And we can use Webflow as well. So Webflow, for the ones that are not familiar, Webflow is a website, we're going to see it today as well, is a no-code website, meaning it creates websites without any code, and you can use it to create a real website without having to program. If you want to improve it. I mean, you don't have to.
It's almost impossible because you don't understand how it works if you don't know anything.
I agree.
It's basic.
I agree, for sure. But imagine that you don't know anything, and you are just starting your company. I mean, you can have a landing page in 5 minutes there. So if you want to export this to Figma or Webflow, you can do that.
Is that even responsive? Because you are just generating a screenshot.
Great question. Oh, yes. You see this? Yeah, Webflow also does this. So yeah, I would say it's responsive, more or less. It's hard to find the face that is talking. Was it you? You? Yes? Okay. Because there are so many. Like, I want to look at the person that is talking to me. But... Okay, final question regarding Relume. We good? Okay, let's continue then. So we did the first step and the second step. Now we need to build, right? And regarding building, we really need to build a specific website with code. And we can use this using no code, which is not code that you program, but it's a real website that you're building. Or you can use other AI tools that help to accelerate the process of coding. And in this case, okay, we saw Relume. We can also use Find. I'm not going to show you because I don't have time, but Find is just an AI search engine for developers. So imagine Google, but focused on web developers and with specific questions for developers. In this case, I mean, we are not so many developers here, so I think I'm just going to skip it. But it's just a Google or an AI search engine. That's all. I think Relume is way cooler than Find. That's my opinion. Okay, next step, build. And to do it, I'm going to use GitHub Copilot. Have you heard about it? The developers in the house, of course, probably already know it. Who is not familiar with GitHub Copilot? Renato, you, okay. Who is familiar? Okay, can I ask you to try to explain to everybody what is Copilot and what does it do?
Yeah.
In your own words, just.
My own words, I'd say it's kind of ChatGPT, just like within your code editor, so it can auto-complete for you, but in a kind of smart way.
Yeah, can autocomplete, smart, right? That's what you said?
In a smart way.
In a smart way. Yeah, for sure. So you can autocomplete code. You can create code from scratch inside your environment of development, in your development IDE. So I'm going to use VS Code, which is just a code editor, to show you what's capable of doing, which is cool and crazy as well. So let's create a new file here. I'm going to say an HTML file. So let's see. I'm going to use an even more simple use case in this demo. I'm not going to create a Tesla website in this demo here. But I'm going to, let's say, build a basic HTML game so you can see what it's capable of. So I'm going to create Pong. pong HTML. Okay, pong.html. Okay, and I'm going to say ask Copilot. So I'm asking my Copilot inside my editor, and I'm asking create a Pong game with score, CSS and JavaScript embedded in this file. Okay, it's generating. Do you know what Pong is, by the way, while it generates? Yeah? It's just a ping pong game, basic ping pong game. Okay, it created.
It's quicker than to do it by yourself.
It's quicker, exactly. So I think it's still going. So it's creating the JavaScript now in the same file. Of course, I could do this in different files, but I'm just simplifying it.
Even if we know to do it, it's quicker.
Exactly. Even if you know how to do it, it's way quicker. I agree. Is it going? Okay. So now let's test this and see. Oops. Okay. So we have our JavaScript code here. Draw circle, draw text. It will draw a canvas for us. So it will draw everything here. And in our HTML, we have the body. And we have the style of our canvas. And the title here. There. Okay, let's launch this. So Pong game. Let me find it. It's here. I'll open with my browser. Oh, here it is. I'm playing with my mouse, so it works. And he's winning. How fast was it? So now let's create try and create a basic web platform, a marketplace, just like it was suggested. So let's go here again, try to create a new file. Let's say basic marketplace. .html, another HTML file, and I'm going to say create a basic marketplace for a second-hand Tesla. For second-hand Tesla buyers. Let's see what does it generate. If I tried this before, never. Let's try together. Okay, it's generating. So it has some text. Second-hand Tesla marketplace, the year. Okay, I think we are going to see some cars, and that's all. Okay, oops. Is it done? It's done, okay. Accept, and let's launch this. Where is it? Okay, here, open with Chrome. Pretty. Not very pretty. How can I improve this? Let's try and ask Copilot to improve it. How can we ask? Suggestions.
Can you give it a wire?
There. Can we give it a mockup? In here, I will not say you can. Let me see here. So this has a chat. So I just open the chat here. Just like ChatGPT, we can open a Copilot chat. It accepts files, so we can try and give it some wireframes here. Do you want to try? Why not, right? Okay, let's test and probably export it from here and see if so export using text, copy text, use this wireframe design. Control V. Well, okay, so it generates codes for us, and you can see it doesn't automatically puts it in our code, thankfully, because it will be a mess. So we can just first and look what he did. So he did a hero header here, the hero part, so we can use that. Okay. Instant valuation tools, features list. We have a section with our features. We have our hero. We had a section called benefits. I mean, let's try and use it. Why not? Did it change everything? Let's see. I think it did. To implement your wireframe design for the homepage, you can structure the HTML as follows. Okay? So I'll use probably everything. Yes. Okay, let's use everything and just hard code copy paste it. So I'm going here, copy, select all, delete, and paste it. Okay. It's here. Save it and rerun it. Oh, it's looking better. Of course, it doesn't have images because I didn't give him a path with the image, so we can just substitute the background image there and put images on the features, but at least it's looking better. And it uses more or less our wireframe. Of course, not with the design that we want, because the purpose of a wireframe, it's not adding design, it's just adding the layout. But, okay, it's using. What do you think of this? Do you think it's useful for your work, or? No? She's saying, no. Is it too ugly? Is it too ugly? It's pretty. Yeah, I'm showing ugly things to designers. That's not a good idea. Do you think this will kill your job?
Wouldn't it if it was good?
I agree. I agree. But I think, in my opinion, imagine that you want to accelerate the beginning of your design process. You accelerate it using this, and then you can change stuff there.
Yeah, but I mean, the solution is, I'm cool with that. I'm tired, but I mean,
Are you scared by it? Okay. When I was preparing the workshop, and I saw like how fast it created a basic. I know it's ugly, but it's a basic. I just used. It was like what 10 minutes here, but I think I got a little mind blown here, blind. Okay.
this is now, imagine this in a year, it will work.
It will improve, yeah. I know.
Can create a website in like 5 minutes. Your client can do that.
I mean, I think you can create a website in 5 minutes, but not a good one. I think it's good for accelerating the boring stuff, like the.
This is now, but I'm talking about in a year.
I mean, I don't know. We can debate it if you want. But
For sure it's what they're working on.
I think we'll improve. But we have a slide where we'll discuss like what's our role then, if AI is already at this point. But I think your job is safe for now. Okay. Do you want to change anything, just so we can keep going? Just a small thing, if you want to try and test it, see if it works.
Can you use the background image?
I mean, I could, but I will have to add it manually, and I'm not.
Ask it to add a carousel of our latest sold cars.
Sorry?
A carousel that sells the latest sold cars.
Okay, do a carousel with the latest sold cars. Latest, I'm going. Okay. It's generating. To add a car, okay. Add CSS, add JavaScript. Of course, I'm not reading it because I want to be fast in the workshop. But if I were you and you were using it, I would recommend you to read, like the majority of it. But let's see what it changed. So this is more or less the same. This is the same. Carousel here. It's here, okay. And this is the same. Oh, it added the carousel in the beginning. So following get started, following this button, it will have a carousel in between features and the carousel. Do you see it? Yeah. Okay, but it's still the whole file, so I'll just copy it, everything again and substitute. Oops. Okay. Is it all? Yes. Delete, paste, almost 200 lines in 5 minutes. Okay. Update carousel as well. Okay. So it will probably move because it has a translate text, so you can scroll it. Okay. Control R. Oh, it's here. Without images, but it works.
When you mentioned that the images would have to be input manually, you mean you have to code it as if you
Yeah.
weren't using any special effort?
Yeah. But you can also ask him like, how can I add an image there?
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll have to go to the HTML and or CSS and add the image. But I don't have Tesla images, so I can do that. But yeah, the carousel here, it will need an image there. But we can also add a description before our car or after. I mean,
And for instance, regarding the features, can you have it generating icons for each feature?
In Copilot you can't, but
related to what is described in the feature?
I don't think Copilot generates. I don't think Copilot generates images. We can try, but I don't think it's.
You can do it with font.
But we can probably. No, it's ChatGPT 4. We'll probably need DALL-E to generate images.
No, not image,
Just the icon?
You can use the font.
attach it to the
The icons in the fonts? That's probably. Okay, let's ask him. Can you generate icons using fonts?
Well, there's a font for that.
Yeah, there are fonts with. Yeah, that's true. Include font awesome in your HTML. Okay, I think you can. Okay, can you generate me the features list with icons using font awesome? Okay. So it included the font awesome and then add icons to the features list. So in our features list there, it must be an icon. Okay, this is the same. Still the same. Still the same. So it's probably here. This is a carousel. Features. Yep, there's icons here. With a class fast calculator. I mean, let's try it. Do you know it? No, do you know the iClass FA car? It's the icon of Font Awesome. I never use Font Awesome, but let's try it. Okay, copy it. Paste it, save, reload. Yep, cool. Cool suggestion. More suggestions, just so we can have more fun. Yes?
Can we say to this tool, I want this website to look like this website?
And another URL? Yes. Do you want to suggest anything?
Yeah, what is I don't know, that it looks like the Apple style website.
Okay, let's try it. Make it, okay. I'll say change everything, so he knows he has to change everything. Make it like an Apple website. Let's see. To make your website look like an Apple website, you can use a clean and modern design within a lot of white space. So he probably knows. Is it generating? Okay, I'm not just going to copy it, paste it. The JavaScript is the same, so it must be the same, more or less. Control R, it's the same. Did I save it? Wait. It was probably still running. Let me try that again. Let me copy everything here again.
Or maybe we can use a more different example, like volt, which is yellow, to see if it changes.
Oh, no, this is the before. Wait, it's down there. Okay. This one is the one. Okay. It's more clean, I would say.
Can you add in the prompt?
What?
The same prompt, but with photos, with Tesla's photos integrated.
No, because the Tesla photos, we have to give it to him. Yeah, doesn't have. Because the way it works, you have the HTML page here, and we need to have pictures in the same folder as our HTML file, so he knows where to get them, get the pictures.
Because he's working with some file that is in a directory.
Yeah.
Locally on your.
On my computer, yes. In this case, it's on the desktop, on the.
Automatically connected to your local directory.
Yes.
Or you have to specify, look at this directory.
I mean, he knows. The computer knows because he has the path of the file. Yeah. Yeah, you see there? This is the path of the file here. So my image will have to be on the same folder. Okay, no more suggestions, otherwise we run out of time. So, final result here of our Tesla second hand. I think it looks pretty good with Apple suggestion. Good suggestion.
But you have seller
Yes.
and buyers.
Yes.
And if someone is a seller of the buyer, is there possible to add a button for I'm a buyer?
Yeah.
I'm seller, I will propose such and such.
Yeah, I could add, for example, there, I could add the button with a login. Okay. And after login, we can identify the user if it's a buyer or a seller. We could do that, but if we had 3 hours, I will do that for you.
Monetize it?
If you deploy it, you can monetize it. If you launch it to the real world, you can monetize it. But it's just a draft in my computer now.
And where are dwelling the datas?
Are what, sorry?
Where are dwelling the datas, the information that the people will provide?
Oh.
To sell them?
Yeah, that goes to a server, so we use a server. But that's a little bit out of scope. So we can talk about that at the end of the... But I can explain you how does that work with the server and everything, but after the talk.
The server is provided by who?
Companies. Companies provide you the server.
Yes, but
that you outsource.
You can choose AWS or...
Yeah, AWS it's a server, for example. Okay, that was Copilot. Let's keep going. I just hit my mic. Sorry, we're not. I just hit my... Okay, so pretty much what we did here, code generation, more designing with the Apple prompt was a good prompt to design the code, review and feedback testing. We didn't do review and feedback, so I'll just do that really quickly so you can see how can you review and change based on his feedback. So I have a prompt here that I'll use, this one. And I go to my Copilot and I'll say, analyze the design of this website and provide detailed feedback on usability and aesthetic appeal. Make suggestions of improvements afterwards and code these improvements. So we'll do everything. We'll try to analyze the design, change, and code the changes. So usability, navigation, this website lacks a navigation bar. Call to action, it lacks a call to action. Content organization is well organized into sections, but the lack of clear headings and subheadings can make it difficult. Color scheme is clean and modern, but adding more contrast. Okay, so you see, it gave us suggestions, add a navigation bar, enhance call to actions, improve visual hierarchy, and then it coded it. So let's see if it finished. No, it's still going. You can also do this on ChatGPT, okay, not only Copilot. So I could use the same prompt in ChatGPT and it will give us the same, without the code part. Okay, is it finished? Yes. So let's go up here, copy, paste. Let's just give it a quick look before we change it. Okay. Reload. Okay, it added the nav bar there. Let's see what it also changed. Oh, and it added descriptions here, I think, right? I think it was not there before. And join us here was not here. Testimonials was not here. And you can do this 10 times, 20 times, and improve it with each iteration. And we can also give him feedback, user feedback, and tell him, my user feels that the website is slow. Give me suggestions so we can make it quicker. And he can give you suggestions, and you can use those suggestions or not based on your specific context. Let's keep going. So, code generation, designing, review, and feedback. We could also do testing, ask him to do tests A and B and everything, but we don't have time. I encourage you to test out at your home on ChatGPT. Give it a random link, a random URL website, and ask him, review this website based on the responsiveness or based on the flow and give me suggestions, for example. And he will do it. And you can do that on your own product as well. Let's continue. We can also use it to learn. For example, I can ask him, why did you do that specific change? And he will explain it to me. It's a prompt that you can use as well. But I'm not done. Just keep going. So we did pretty much all of the steps of the web design. We did the user journey, we did the wireframes using Relume, and we also did the build. But why do you think, I think it's cool, but why is it not the solution? Or why do you think this will not replace you? I want to hear from you. It needs real people to test it, I agree. To test the website. What about to do it? Do you think it needs real people to build it? To build it, do you think it needs people? To do no? To do it? Yeah? You don't think interesting?
If you fit it properly.
With good enough prompts, it will iterate over and over until it gets a good product?
If you fit it with the user feedback.
Okay.
But again, you need to go back to people all the time.
I agree. Yeah, I will agree the people aspect in this case is the using feedback iteration process to improve it. Who thinks we still need designers to do this? But I want to hear it. So why? You didn't talk yet. Can you give your opinion?
Yeah. So
tell me.
About designers.
About designers. What do you think are the limitations of AI in the web design process?
So you can build a small, landing page or anything else.
Yeah.
For example, with a SaaS product or any complex product, you need to understand the real pain point of the customers.
Yeah.
So AI doesn't have a clue about this, so it can generate just the final results. Before getting to the final results, you need to do a lot of research to understand exact problem, right?
Yeah.
Problem to solve, and then.
I agree. So it lacks context. That's what you're saying. It lacks context for everything, basically. In the user journey, it lacks context. In the design, in the build. Okay. I agree with you as well. So we have a few sentences here we can discuss. So the data, the origin of the data, it's really important because if your data, it doesn't come from a good source. I mean, the responses of the AI will not be good enough for your use case. That's the part where the context lacking appears. So if it doesn't have context, that's because the origin of our data is not complete enough with information that we need. So the responses will not be good enough as well. So that's why AI is only as good as the data is trained on. So if you don't give it the information in your use case particularly, it won't be good for your use case. That's why I had to say it's Tesla cars, it's a second-hand marketplace. I had to say it's a marketplace. And based on the prompts and the information it has on the internet and what it's trained on, it will give me the responses. Careful with this part. AI is confident, meaning it's trained to satisfy you all the time. So the response that I will give, it will be confident, it will be happy, it will be really sure of what it's saying, despite of sometimes it's saying wrong things. So careful with that. That's why before I picked the stuff that I wanted when I was doing the user journeys, because in this case, he lacked the context that I needed a simple demo. So I just picked what I want for my demo. And AI will not replace you. I agree with this, and I think you agree it as well. And I'm going to show you why at least they won't replace me, and they won't replace humans in general. For example, to prepare for this workshop, let me show you here. On ChatGPT, I used it a lot. So here. I used it to give me the prompts. I used it to help me prepare what I was going to show you. I used it to test code. Let me show you specifically like the prompts that I used. I used it to create sitemaps. I used it a lot to prepare this workshop. So, for example, the prompts that I used before, let me show you. In here, I asked him to generate the prompts that I used before. I used some of these, some I didn't. And then I changed some of it So if I did this in my workshop, in this workshop, what do you think it's my role here? No, I just asked him for prompt, so he could be. He's a way better prompt engineer than me, I can assure you. Yes?
It's more the human translation of like adapting and emphasizing and the human touch, so to say.
The human touch.
In the delivery of the message.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think my role here is to make this workshop the most pleasant way I can get, the most engaging, the most motivational, the most fun, the most lightweight, the most tailor-made for your use case. So I think that's my role, the human aspect, and I think that's your role as web designers or developers or founders. It's the human aspect as well. So use my example here. I prepared everything here in ChatGPT, but I'm still doing this part. I'm still delivering this workshop, and I think you're finding it engaging. So I think.
Exactly, that's up to us to validate it. Right?
Yeah.
If you trust, that's fine.
I trusted it.
But then you need to ask us in the end.
I need to ask you.
And then you said, was it really good? Just to validate it.
Yeah, I want to ask you for your feedback. And I want to make you feel engaged in this experience.
But you will only know after you ask, isn't it?
I only know after.
You won't guarantee.
You won't guarantee me this will be good, exactly. And I think it will be as good as I can make it tailored for your use case. So I think it will good, not so 100%. It will be like 50%, but then the majority of it will be my delivery here. And how can I make it engaging and motivational for you? Did that make sense? Awesome. So let me just skip all of this, and let's go back here.
Is it possible to say
Yes.
to the artificial intelligence, please, now I'm going to sleep. Can you save our work? And tomorrow morning we continue. And please, we continue
Yes.
at the step that we were now.
Yeah. So are you seeing this chat here? Look at it. This chat stays here saved the whole time. So it'll stay here. And you can find it here on the left. So you can go to ChatGPT website, the login, create an account, and it has all of my chats here, saved. So automatically, you can see those were my yesterday chats, previous 7 days, previous 30 days, they're all here. I use it a lot on my work.
But you have to pay for this saving?
You have a free version and you have a paid version. Yeah. But the free version saves it. Okay, let's continue. So regarding the no-code or low-code development part, have you used any of these before? Yes? Do you? Yeah.
I used HubSpot in my previous job as a CRM though.
Did you find it was helpful, useful for you regarding the AI part? Or you didn't use AI?
I didn't use AI.
Oh, okay.
I used it as a CRM.
Yeah, but this happens a lot. So there's a lot of platforms that now incorporate AI on top of the platform. And HubSpot is an example of that because it's a CRM, and it was a CRM the majority of the time, but now it has AI features. Webflow, it's cool. I don't think what time is it? 7:46. I don't think I have time to show the whole thing, but let me show you login. Yeah. So Webflow is a no-code platform, meaning it's a platform that you can create websites without any code at all to use it. So let's skip here. So this was a clone that I did on another Wagon workshop, and it's good enough for you to see the capabilities of this website. So this is the designer part. In here you can create forms, create the heroes, create the navbar, and then if you want to deploy it, you go here, publish, and you launch it to a specific domain that they have here. And this is on the web. If you search that URL, it's live. But the cool part in this use case is the fact that it's really quickly to add stuff here or to change stuff. So let me show you like more pages. I have a contact page here. Imagine that I want to add another section using an image, for example, like here. I can add a heading here, and I can change it, and this will automatically go when I launch it. It will go to the website.
What's the name here?
Webflow. Webflow. I recommend you if you want to learn to do this fast enough. We have a workshop just only for Webflow and no code. You can learn how to use the platform, but basically the cool part here is the fact that you can create real websites on the web in 10 minutes as well. In this case without AI, but with real web tools, and create like a demo website in about 10 minutes. This was a clone of Wagon that I took like 20 minutes to, no more, less, like 15 minutes to do a clone here.
May I ask why did you choose those two? Because there's many, right?
Yeah, there's a lot. Those Webflow and HubSpot?
Yeah, why did you choose these two?
I mean, we just figured it was the ones that will probably satisfy you the most, our student. Webflow, I think it's the best, for sure. Regarding no codes, I mean, there's Bubble as well. Sorry?
It's better using Framer because Framer has a smaller
Yeah.
learning curve.
Regarding Webflow, I think on Webflow you can do more powerful stuff. You can have like backend on Webflow.
Yeah, because it exports the HTML and CSS files.
Webflow?
Framer doesn't do that.
Yeah. And it has databases integrated if you want. You can use external tools. Okay, cool. Does it have users? Yeah. Can you do users login screens?
Yeah, I think you can do it. Even Softart can do users login.
Okay.
You know Softart?
No.
You don't know Softart?
Self-star?
Soft.
No. No. Never heard about it.
It's a no-code
Platform as well?
Yeah.
Would you recommend to everyone?
I would if you know nothing about web and you want a quick website that you can do it in like 5 minutes. It's really
Okay.
quick.
Soft R.
Zero learning curve.
This?
Soft R, yes.
All right, a recommendation for everyone. Is it this? Oh, but
100% no code.
is this like, how do you say, the one with the tables?
Looks like Airtable.
Airtable, exactly.
Yeah, it's connected to Air. That's the great part too, because you can feed from Airtable.
Oh, okay.
The Airtables will be the database.
Just like Webflow, yeah. Webflow does that too. We teach how to do it in our no-code workshop here, using Webflow, not Softar.
Oh yeah, because I learned that way with this Softar.
With Softar? Cool. Softar. Anyone wants to add a recommendation?
I was wondering about WordPress then. Exists?
WordPress?
Templates where you also don't really need to
Yeah, that's not specifically no code because it doesn't have, how do you say, like real web code underneath. It's just like static templates. And Webflow, you can change stuff. So this is not a template. You can do this dynamically to your use case. But WordPress, it's static template. So that's the difference.
You have something similar that is Oxygen Builder.
Oxygen?
Oxygen Builder on top.
On WordPress? Yeah, I use that on my startup.
I think they have a library.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Breakdance or something like that. That also has templates.
Cool. Yes.
You can also use Replit.
Sorry?
Replit.
Weblet?
PLIT.com. It's like an AI agent, and you have a web view as well.
This? Webplate?
Replit, so REPLIT.com. Replit.
Like this?
Yeah. So it's an AI
Idea to
agent.
app.
You chat with, it's like having your own internet.
Tesla second-hand marketplace. I'm going. Oh, I need to log in. Sorry, I'll log in quickly.
Sure. But it's actually quite entertaining because while it actually programs and code everything, it will slowly, eventually show a web view so you actually can see live the website.
Just like Webflow?
What?
Just like Webflow?
Yeah, but you don't need to shift. You will actually see it right there
Ah.
as well.
Okay,
And then
Tesla second.
okay, now change this, okay, I'll do that. And then you see the
I need to buy it. Does it have a free version?
They used to have that these.
Yeah, it doesn't have anymore.
But it's quite interesting.
Cool, Replit.
Does Webflow has an
AI agent? Yeah, let me show you. I think it's just same as everything we just saw here. Well, you do a prompt, it probably generates a website there. Okay, this could be something that we could add to the workshop, Webflow AI. Okay, let's continue. Now, to finish up this workshop, there's a part where we create a custom GPT. Are you familiar with a custom GPT? No? Who knows this? Who knows what? He knows. You never talked, so please talk.
I never talked much.
On this, not yet.
I'm using a lot for my agency.
What is it? Explain it in simple words.
It's like an agent. Basically, you're building your agent, like your intern.
Yeah, your chatbot, yeah.
And you can give custom rules and custom instructions.
Yeah.
Also more details regarding your project.
Yeah.
It's set to write all the data.
Yep.
And also you have already pre-built GPTs, but you can do your own custom, or you have the marketplace of the public GPTs, right?
With all of the GPTs that other people created, yes.
And basically for each client in the agency, we built a custom GPT.
So for each one, sorry?
For each client.
Oh, so you have a GPT for your client at your own agency? That's cool.
Yeah.
Can you give us an example?
For example, we have like as a client, women bags, fashion, Italians.
Okay.
E-commerce.
Yeah.
And she has some specific details.
Yeah.
And a storytelling. And we write down. And also we optimize, for example, the landing pages.
Okay. Why does she use it? Does she use it, or are you using it
No, I'm using
internally?
Yeah.
To what?
To create more copies and make more storytelling.
Ah, so you give the custom GPT, the context of your client, and he creates the copies for your products. Okay.
Also like
That's cool.
reels and
Reels ideas.
ideas, but also the script.
Oh, then you can schedule everything inside of your custom GPT. That's smart. Good for you. I have one here that I created before, but I will create it from scratch again. I'll just use the same things that I used to create it before. So let's learn how to do it. So on ChatGPT.
So isn't a custom GPT the same as different chats?
Yes, that's an excellent point. So custom GPT is, just like he said, a custom chatbot for you. But it's the same as if you create a new chat and give it the context, it's the same. But it's just a better user experience. And it also has a small features that you can do on top of it. But I'll show you what's the difference. So
At the beginning, the custom GPTs, you have the integration of the PDF. Now you can integrate the PDF in the chat.
yeah.
The beginning was not very powerful.
Oh yeah, I think, okay, let's show everyone what we're talking. So if you go here and you ask my GPTs, we can create one here. I already created the one that I'm going to create it here, which will be a DMK tribe buddy. So the purpose of this chatbot is for you to have a chatbot where you can ask what are the latest news of DMK tribe community? How can I sign in? Who are the members? And that's the purpose of this buddy. So, but let's create one from scratch. So when you click that button, you open a split screen here. On your left, you have the configuration part, and on your right, you have the preview. So I'm going to call it again DMK tribe chatbot. We can add an image. I'm going to add the logo of DMK, which I have here. I tried to generate DALL-E logos, but didn't go well. So let's just use the logo. Description. This will be a DMK tribe chatbot assistant. Use it to gather information and get the latest DMK tribe news. The description won't do anything. What will actually give the context to our custom GPT will be the instructions. So here it's probably the most important part of your custom GPT, and it is what does this GPT do, how does it behave, what should it avoid doing. So this is the part. Imagine that you create a new chat on your chat GPT. This will be the first prompt. This will be the context, everything that you need him to do. But in this case, you have a specific place to do that. So guess what I did to have the best instructions? Ask ChatGPT, of course. So let me open again here so I can show you. Here, probably. Yes, these were the designs. I test the designs. Ignore the designs. Ah, that's not here. Probably here. Okay. Oh no, this is the testing of the other. Is it here? Okay, let's just create a new one. I want to create a custom GPT about the MK tribe. I'll give it the website so it has some context. I'll just copy the URL and put it here. Give me the instructions text, but before I want it to be an assistant to the community manager. It will answer active members and interested ones questions about the community, the latest news, and pick what you think it's the best things. Okay, give me the instruction text. I want it to act like a specialist, so I will add here in the beginning, act like a custom GPT specialist. Just so he knows I want this is a prompt engineering thing you can do on your prompts, which is the act like prompt. If you do that, more or less, it will give you better answers. So I want it to act like a custom GPT specialist in this case. Okay. So now it will give me all of the answer questions about, such as what the community offers, how to join, how to participate, latest news, engaging with active members. Okay. Example prompts. Okay, I will not use this yet. Let me just copy this community question on the latest, because I just want, just for the demo purpose, just this part. So I'll add it here. But it's not completed yet. I wanted to check websites and check more stuff. So I will add URLs here. So I'll say, check the website to gather information. And in my other, I also added LinkedIn and I added the blog. So let's go to the website. Get the blog URL, and I'll say, check the blog to gather the latest blog posts. And I think that's enough for now. So conversation starters, it's a feature from Custom GPT, which is the prompts that will appear in the beginning when you open the Custom GPT. So I'm imagining my user, in this case, will be a person that is interested in getting in the community. So I'll just add, how can I join the MK tribe? And we'll add the prompt there. But I can also be an active user. So what are the latest news, for example? Do you want to suggest any prompt to go here? Only one?
When is the next event?
Thank you. When is the next event? Jamil, what's the most frequent question that you get asked?
What is the next event?
Okay. And the second most.
What about the next event?
What about?
The next event.
What about? Ah, what topic? Okay. When is, and I'm going to, what topic will? Okay, so when and where is the next event? What topic will it be about? I think this is a big one, so I'm going to split it. What topic will the next event be about? Okay, I think you get the point. Now, this is the thing that, what's your name, sorry, Rafael? Roberto? Roberto was saying is the knowledge base. So you can upload PDFs, you can upload files, so it has a knowledge base that it can work. Imagine that in your product, in your company, you have a manual of your product. You can add it here, and if you have a user that has questions about the product, you can just ask this chatbot, and instead of you having loads of emails of customer service, of customers trying to ask you, how does it work? You can have that on a PDF and put it inside of this custom GPT. So in this case, I asked Jamil to give me the latest magazine. So I'll add the latest magazine here. So he knows what the events will be about. It's uploading. Okay. Second part is the capabilities. So the capabilities, it's added features on your custom GPT. You can make it able to do web search. You can make it able to generate images. And you can also make it possible to interpret code and analyze data. Imagine that you want to do a custom GPT that will analyze Excels, for example. You can also do that here. If I will select here, I might as well select. Doesn't do anything. Finally, you have the actions part. I would say, Roberto, this is a part that the ChatGPT doesn't do, which is the actions. So the custom actions, it's when you have an API and you want to communicate with your custom chatbot, you can connect the API here, so it do specific actions. One simple use case for the MK tribe, imagine that you want to be able to the person to do the login through the chatbot or to register through the chatbot. You can connect it to the DMK tribe API, if it's a thing. And through the chatbot, you can do the login, you can do the registering, you can do everything that the website does. In your product, in your use case, you can have the chatbot connect to specific API endpoints of your product. Does it make sense? Okay. I'm not feeling you. So, I think I used a lot of software development jargon. So basically, it will do stuff that your website already does, but you want to be able to make it possible on your custom ChatGPT. That's all, through an API. Okay, then, yes, tell me.
This is a custom GPT.
Yes.
That you are wishing that the system will provide you.
That I'm creating.
Yes. On the left side, there are list
configurations.
Configuration points.
Yes.
But is there an alternative possibility to ask to the common GPT prompt?
Yes, I could.
And to enter all the details.
Yes.
Of the sentences.
Yes.
That you are providing here.
You could.
Will do the same job.
Yes, it will do the same job. You could. You see the instructions that I put here. You could make the same instructions on ChatGPT, and it will do the same. This is just. Imagine that you want to take that.
It's a railway.
It's a what?
A railway.
A railway.
Form.
Yes, more or less. And it's a good package. So if you want to grab that chat, and this is for everyone. If you want to grab that chatbot, and to make it possible to share with with other people, you can do that through here. I can grab this chatbot, send a link, or publish it online, and it will be possible for other people to use it instead of they having to ask ChatGPT. So it's useful to do that, to create a package with your chatbot to be able to share it with other people, or to integrate in the MK website, and so other people could interact with it as well. But let's see it in action. So I have my preview here. I'm missing one step, which is when other people ask you for the latest events, check the magazine. Because I tried it without this part, and it was I asked what are the recent news. Actually, I can show you. So yeah, no, the events right now. We can see it. So check this out. I'll ask you, what are the latest news? So this is the preview. It's not published yet. And they'll just, I forget it, it knows. Well, why though? When I tested this before, it was just like US politics, Europe. Yeah. But it knows.
Did you give it the website too?
I gave it the website. Before, yes? Don't ask. Okay, great, it's working. Or was it, wait.
Can you ask
yes.
an AI provider to use the possibilities of an other AI provider?
So an AI chatbot to talk with another AI chatbot from a different provider? Yes, I think you can. Don't ask me how. I think you can. I think you can, yes.
For example, is it possible to ask Midjourney to make the design?
Yes.
Integrate back.
But I think Midjourney already integrates with ChatGPT. So ChatGPT, basically it's the hub of everything nowadays. But yeah. So if you want to check this out, there's a link here. So, oh yeah, this is not a good link. So if I, for example, I put this link on my browser, and it opens me the MK Tribe chatbot. So I can literally give this to Jamil, and she can use this on her job. What are the latest news? Upcoming events, okay. How can I join the MK Tribe? Yeah, it's and from the website, I think. So, but I can ask, like, what happened on November? See? November 4, November 6, November 13. Because this is reading from the magazine. Sorry? Who's talking?
It's like dynamic, it's grabbing from the
Yeah.
website that dynamically updates.
Yeah, because we add the website to the instructions here. Okay, how can I join the MK Tribe? Okay, it pushes me to the website, attend events. Is this the way? This is how I join the MK Tribe? I mean, you can correct them if you want.
You can go see your follow and also register.
Okay, let me. How can I register? Because it gave me a lot of steps. Oh, it's saying register for events or membership on the website.
Yeah.
Is it correct?
Yeah, because you have to. I have to approve each member to go to the
Oh,
website.
cool. Yeah.
So because I avoid spam.
That makes sense. It gives me, summarize it. I don't want to see a lot of steps. Yeah, it's giving me.
Is there going to be copyright? This is a good question.
Okay, now it's summarized. So visit the website, sign up for events, contribute, follow social media, contact directly. Okay. Is this the correct email, by the way? contact@themktribe.com?
Yes.
Awesome. Is this the correct Instagram ad?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you can use it if you want. Final questions
Yeah, we have to.
Question finale.
or suggestions that you may want to test out here. Yes.
I have a question. What is the best website you made with all these tools? Can we see it?
The best website I made?
You made the website with this as well, with these tools?
The one that you're proud.
Yeah.
The one that I'm most proud.
Maybe use other knowledge too, no?
And what I didn't get the question.
The topic of the meeting right now is
Yes.
how to build a website with AI, right?
Yes, yes.
Can you give an example of a website that's really well made with AI?
I mean, I can search online, but I don't know it by hand, by heart.
You don't like any of your results?
Sorry?
One that you made.
Yeah.
Only with AI.
Do you want to know the best part?
The best website?
No, the best part is that I never did a website using AI. So.
Do you know an example of a website that's most
I don't, but let me ask ChatGPT, yes. I mean, do you know any example of a website made with AI? And by the way, you can if you have premium, you can turn this part. Do you know this icon here? It's to search the web. So it's basically a search engine inside ChatGPT. So I'll click this, so we will search.
Ask for a good one.
I'm just assuming each one is good. Oh no, it's giving me tools. Oh, a framer. It's giving me, no, I want websites that were made using AI, not website builders. Yeah, I would guess it's not, currently there's not a list. Like. Oh, this is a good one. AI generated influencer account, are you aware? So, there's already influencers that were created using AI. Heart Breather is a collaborative machine learning. Okay, I mean, I would say those are not examples. Yeah, I think that's a good argument. How can you tell if it's AI made or not? They'll PR with it.
Articles saying, hey, I did it. Like if I'm.
Yeah. Made with AI, made with love using AI, probably.
I would post on LinkedIn
my achievement saying that I did that.
Yeah, probably.
This track there.
Yeah, but I will argue that it's still emerging. Like it's still really early on to guess. I would say, but that's a good argument. So we can defend that you're not going to be replaced. Thank you. I mean, anytime soon. Because I would say now probably the majority of use cases is the beginning of the development process, not the whole part probably. I would argue that at least. You had your yes.
Yeah.
No, he had his arm up. Yes.
No, I was asking what is that? It's only in the premium, right?
The custom? Yes. Yes.
And then once you build it, you embed it somewhere? Like what is it?
Yeah, I didn't show that part. Let me show that part actually. So imagine you have your custom here's. Oops, let me click it. Here, my GPTs. Okay. Now, if I want to share it, I go here. Oh, sorry. I click it. Wait. Oh, here. Okay. I click on the edit button, and here, share. Now, there's 3 ways you can share. It can be a private one, only me, anyone with a link, which is the one I have, and you can publish it on GPT Store. And this is free, so category, let me see, community, lifestyle. Okay, save.
But you cannot embed it as something like on a website or something.
You can using other tools, like to embed on your website. It depends if it's WordPress, code. It depends on how the website is built upon, and then, but you can. Yes.
That's maybe too big, but just stop me when you think it's too big. So, like when you were building the custom GPT.
It's live if you want to see it now.
Okay, that's great. Like if you wouldn't give him the website URL and stuff, just the PDF. Would it just count inside the PDF, or it would just like go on the website anyway? Because this contextualized in my previous role, which was in an engineering firm.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if like they can do like a custom GPT for every project and like uploading different.
They can. Yeah, because I mean we don't have time to go on the actions part. But do you remember the actions?
Yeah.
So let me see if I can show you.
Like for an internal kind of use, you know, like you upload more PDF like structural calculations and stuff, and they can just work for you and with you.
Yes, it depends on the use case. What calculations are you talking?
Like structural reports, you know, like for a structure.
Like give it a template.
Yeah, like some numbers, you know, like tables, numbers. And,
Yeah, he's able to do it on this using this feature, code interpreter in data analysis.
Okay.
Allow this ChatGPT to run code.
But you can upload more than one file.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here, yes, I just use one. So when enabled, this GPT can analyze data, work with files you've uploaded to do math and more. Okay. So the code interpreter is like, do you know what the code interpreter do? Or it just runs your code and gives you the result. Yeah. Just like Python.
Yeah, I was just wondering if they can implement it.
Yeah, I don't have a specific use case to show you, but if you go here, what do you want to do?
What I want to do?
Yeah. Bye.
Like,
thanks for coming.
I don't have like a specific what I want to do, like,
like
a basic like helper for like every project that we have.
Can you give me a basic functionality, a basic thing? Like, let me, for example, if you search analyze ChatGPTs on the store, there's already a lot of, like, is it a financial statement that you want to do?
No, it's more about like structurals, like about like how to
architecture?
No, it's how to make the building stay on.
Oh.
Like, yeah, engineering. Yeah, sorry.
Building construction engineering?
Yeah, that's.
Can try this one. I mean, surfed a little bit on this store. There's one for everything nowadays.
Can you look up for a specific one? Maybe there is like my ex-company. Oh, can you type ergonomos?
Ergo?
D-O.
Oh, D-O?
No, the ergo was right.
Ergo, D-O? Nope. No results, yeah. Bye, Roberto. People are going away, so I need to finish. That's fine, that's fine. I'm joking.
Go for the picture.
Okay, yes, I have one question there. Sorry, yes. Yes.
I just want to suggest something that I use.
For sure, yeah, share it.
It's a website called websync.ai.
WebSync?
Websync, like web, S-I-M.
Like this?
Yeah, websync.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I think it's way better to generate ideas. It gives you graphics, it gives you images, it gives you 3Ds, it gives you everything with one prompt.
Really?
Like, you can try the Tesla one in like 20 seconds, you're going to have a better result.
I have to log in, no? Probably.
We also have a Gen AI workshop.
It's free, but you have to log in.
Yes. They are stealing my data, but okay. Is it this one? Do a design of a marketplace to sell and buy second-hand Tesla. It's generating. Do you get a commission or?
It's just something when I found out about it, I was like, this is really impressive.
No, but it's pretty. I think it's more pretty than the one that we had.
You can actually ask for images and it also generates images.
Wait, let's try one thing. Let's try like the whole user journey. Do you think it will work?
With the whole prompt?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know how far you can go.
Okay, wait. Oops. Design this platform. Don't you think it's a bit low? But I get it. I mean, if it's good, I'll wait. Hope it's a good result. No, me neither. I'll get it. It's good at making suspense. It's really good making being dramatic here. It's really being dramatic, like. Oh wow. Okay, it was worth. Thank you. It was worth. It's really good. Yeah, this. I mean, yeah, it's way better than the one we had before.
It's right. It's the table for you to do the evaluation.
Yeah. The feature of quick valuation, it's really good. Yes. I mean, we could compare. Do you think it will work? No, it won't work here. No.
Do it. Now you have to do it.
I will do it. Wow. I can't zoom, sorry. It's saying, based on the current market data, your model is estimated at 40,000.
Okay, so we can go back and say maybe it's...
No, but it's crazy because it's searching online data here. So let's say 2020 model Y with 1,000 millions. 39? How cool. Wait, can I? No, it's the same. Can you read that?
Yes.
Yeah? Interesting. Thank you. What's your name? Iris. Iris. Obrigado, Iris. Thank you, Iris. Okay, I think that was it. Thank you for coming. Claps for you. Sorry. Thanks for listening to me. I think it's way past our time now.
Do you have my slides here?
Yes. Renato, do you want to show what you want? Tu queres mostrar o quê?
Queria-lhes só mostrar o link do Learn outra vez, o fim dos meus slides. Yeah.
If you want to get the slides,
Access for this workshop, you can go here, and I guess for this specific example, do we have a link or something like that?
it's recorded.
Yeah, we'll share tomorrow.
Yeah. Because then the chatbot, yeah.
Ah, the chatbot, they can share it.
Exato, okay. I'm sharing the book.
Yeah.
Perfect, yeah. Everyone has it?
Now Renato wants. No.
Here.
I will send it to your WhatsApp the link of the chatbot if you want to use it.
Great.
Renato, now is you.
We have news. We want to
So guys,
share something.
just a quick second, like,
Sinto que demorei bué tempo.
It's okay. Acho que foi...
Eu acho que eles gostaram, ué.
Não, acho que eles amaram.
So we are almost at 2025, and we are starting something
Peraí.
new. So every time you attend to one of our events, you will be gifted an NFT. This is from today's workshop with AI. So if you guys want to redeem this, we need the other information.
Tipo, isto arrastou-se porque eles estavam a participar, ué, senti. E nem toda a gente basou. Foi tipo, aquele gajo. Ah, sim, ainda bem que basei. Isto está a ser gravado. Não, esta conversa.
Tá.
Thank you for coming. Thanks for having me. Don't go. Picture.
This picture, and I want to know
Where I go? I'm going here. Olá.
Meaning Palmeritas to the MK Drive.
Isto não está live, pois não.
What is the meaning of Palmerita and DMK Drive?
Palmerita.
Emblem.
Exactly. And it's the emblem and symbol of the community.
Yes.
So if after the picture, and thank you for being here. Thank you, Francisco. I love your
Thank
talk,
you.
And I will take some tips of this. And thank you for the chatbot for DMK Drive.
Of course, you can use it.
Thank you, Marta. Thank you, everybody, to here. Welcome to the DMK Tribe. We have some code here. We have WhatsApp. We have our platform that you can register. And also, please follow in social media. We will have the event tomorrow in co-working, but we are few in the queue. And the next Wednesday, 4th of December, we have a networking. The networking, I am trying to do some surprise for you. So always the networking we enjoy with different activities that you make fun. Thank you, Kiki, for our social media. So I will take the picture, and after we have palmeritas in the kitchen.
Palmeritas.
Please eat all because it's dangerous for all.
Palmeiras.
Going for drinks afterward.
What's your name?